declare this to be an unlawful assembly. I order all those assembled to immediately...
This is my fifth time trying to make this.
You may be arrested and or subject to
God bless, turn on the match.
Other police action may include actual physical removal, the use of chemical agents and or less lethal munitions, which could cause risk of injury to those who remain. Freedom! Because that's what it's all about, and it's the only thing that it's all about, nothing else.
Takes me 45 minutes to make a video that I didn't even make.
We are anonymous. As we approach the date of November the 5th, 2017, we have reached a point in time where we as people have a choice to make. A choice that the founding fathers of a nation knew would once come again, like it did so long ago. Freedom or tyranny? Tyranny has been creeping in slowly through the government, as many have noticed, rapidly over the last many years and decades. The people have been so blind to most of the changes forced upon its society. It has been those of us who have noticed. It has been those of us who still want to fight for our rights, that no government can, nor ever will, take our freedoms. Events of recent history indicate that Americans are setting a course for the end of their own nation. The ever-growing trend is to judge people, not by their individual character, but by their identity as a member of a specific group. No one has ever succeeded or failed in life as a result of their group affiliation. A person's success or failure is also not based on luck, but on the sum total of the decisions that they have made. Those who succeed do so through good work ethic and the wise use of their power to choose. The opposite is true for those who fail. The ideals of individual accountability and responsibility in the United States are dying every day. A gun cannot be responsible for a death, just as a shovel cannot be responsible for digging a ditch. Both are only tools.
It is time for us to start using our shovels, though, people.
Responsibility is an adjunct through conscious choice and is the price we pay for freedom. Freedom is a very powerful tool. It is an essential tool needed by human beings if they are to prosper, rather than to merely survive. Yet there are those who would rather trade their freedom for security. Some believe that it is the responsibility of government to provide for them.
For security, you are.
In truth, we form government to ensure and protect the freedom that is already inherently ours. It is the corruption of the ideals of the people by individuals who seek to control that protection through means of tyranny. The Antifa movement and ideology is known to be a political movement using militant protest tactics, including property damage and physical violence. They focus on fighting. The organized mechanisms are funded by corrupt individuals and elites' personal charities. Their members are becoming more aware of this. The group's moral is weakening as fear grows, and talk spreads of members not showing up on the fort. Refuse Fascism is an American anti-fascist organization who state that they are opposed to the presidency of Donald Trump. Refuse Fascism has organized a nationwide occupation protest to take place on November 4, 2017, and claim to continue the protest until they meet their stated objective. Say no to the fort. Antifa group origins acted as guises to install communist regimes through anti-fascist movements and with a militant force. This is what gets overlooked. People are blind to truth. Systematic brainwashing through media keeps the people disinformed and misinformed. Refuse Fascism organizers identified themselves as anti-fascists, but they also claim to have differentiated themselves from Antifa. Brothers and sisters, we must question everything. This is where it is up to the people to not just accept everything they hear as truth. Where exactly does the differentiation lie? For instance, they receive funding and coaching from socialist and communist. They use the same ideology and brainwashing tactics, and cleverly paint a picture of a peaceful and glorious movement. one that would better our humanity. Sound familiar? One might say, the violence of Antifa is being exploited. Its ideological basis is used as the proxy by organizations such as Refuse Fascism. Its differential claims are then yet exploiting the loophole of accountability to avoid scrutiny, and allows them to say they are not a part of Antifa, when it's essentially the same thing at the end of the day. Organizations such as Refuse Fascism are too much of a coward to just openly say that they are in fact in conjunction with the communist militant arm known as Antifa, Anti-Fascist Action Networks. It takes two to tango, and this is a proxy war taking place upon a country's foundations.
Choose your
It is
side.
directed by elites who use political extremists to bring corruption and destruction to the minds of its people through indoctrination and deception upon its society, its culture and way of life. Do not accept the goal and vision of the elites. Step
All of
back
you
from the
listening to
circle
this,
of
you
your own
are the
understanding and
resistance.
take a look
Never
at the bigger
forget that.
picture. Are the people who organize
God
and
bless
belong
you.
to this violent group helping anyone? The ideas of the left-wing and right-wing extremists were concocted long ago. The methods are embedded within our society and public education. To maintain the divide within a nation of people, the people must allow themselves to accept this as a reality and continue to act on it, so it will then continue to be a reality benefiting the ones who maintain the power of the idea. The American founding fathers had a vision of a new world order if you will, but not the world that the ones in power always mention. A new world where freedom and justice is not given, but ours if we could keep it. The time seems to be on us once more, and the question is, will the
Freedom
people
is
give
not
up their
free,
freedom
people.
to a communist,
You must fight for it.
totalitarian,
It is
or
not
a government
given.
that theoretically permits
It
no
is
individual
held on to
freedom
and
and that
kept.
seeks to subordinate all aspects of individual life to the authority of the state? Or will the people rise up, take back and keep the freedoms that we as humans are born with?
Our God-given right.
Change reality, continue paving the path for the future generations by seeking truth and sharing love. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
You are the resistance.